Alright, first off, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, right? This is brother Irawam from the JMS Jamaica camp, JMS Intellect once more. And this sit down, I will basically be upon based upon something we are happening in Jamaica right now, right? We basically have so-called affect Benjamin, right? And the problem is, according to them, you have statutory rape, meaning sex with minors, right? And you have a lot of domestic killings, right? But the solution to both these problems, right, are found in the scriptures. So that these are the solution. These are the overall set of what the Most High set him think. So if them they go according to the scriptures, then all of them problems here with them have, them would have it here, right? Because recently I have a pastor who basically get catch with a 15-year-old, right? And all over Ireland for the last couple of months, you have be a man a kill a woman here over adultery, right? So we're going to listen and show what really are going here according to the scriptures. Now the main problem, the thing that cause the problem are based upon marriage, right? The way how this society put marriage and how the ancient world put marriage, right? So before we go in that, we'll just read two scriptures and then we'll just show everything from the Bible for you. I'll show us a look here. These are the solution, right? This is Job 8 verse 8. It says, "For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon the earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee, and tell thee, and utter words out of their heart?" Exactly. Isn't it? You say of his inquire of the former age, because everybody say oh, modern time now, this, that, and the third, right? But them now realize say oh, no, because something modern and current, that means say right, yo. Because in an ancient time they have actual medicine man, physician, where give things were actually beneficial to your body. Nowadays you have pills, pharmaceutical drugs or something where they give a million and one side effect. In an ancient world, when them do things based upon the herbs, they never have them side effects here. But as we say, oh, that does show say not because something new or current that means say good, right? This Jeremiah 6 verse 16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, study in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." Because even after this video, a lot of people now go actually follow this way, yo. As a matter of fact, may I expect some backlash and something, Jake Rebellious and all of that, right? So with no further ado, let's go straight tonight. As we said, the main problem is marriage, right? And how society deal with marriage. Now, according to the scriptures, there are three ways of getting married, right? You have enticement, where a man entice a woman. You have betrothal, where a man basically get promise, right? And also rape or kidnap, right? Marriage by kidnap, because the word rape basically means to seize or to grab, right? So we'll bring them from the scriptures so you can get it. This is the first one, marriage by enticement. It's Exodus 22 verse 16. "If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give him unto her, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins," right? And that dowry is 20 shekels, right? As I'll get into the next precept. So it was a Salakia, 50 shekels of silver, right? Which is about 7 years worth of work, right? So as I said, marriage by enticement, he said, "You shall surely endure." So after him entice her, have sex with her, he can just take her one hit and go about in business. He have to take her onto him, bring her in our house, you see me, feed her, clothe her, all of that, yo. So that a one way or how this go, right? But it all depend on the father. But more than likely the father I go pay because nobody else now go one or use, you see me? So him have to pay either way, and more than likely father would have give, right? The second one, As a matter of fact, just look up the word betrothed, right? Marriage by betrothed, we're gonna look up the word betrothed and just show that it does simply mean promise, right? It says to engage, right? To betroth man or woman to be betrothed, but that usually be done by the father, right? Because the Bible is a patriarchal book, which means everything get done through the father. So when you get betrothed, is either two father come together and say, look here, or me as a son see a woman and say, yo, I want the woman, my father would have go to him, or me can go, if me they of age, right? Me can go to him and say, yo, right now, I want a daughter, Ray, if he gets all right, me sell her for this. Right, 50 shekels are the standard price, but a man, like for example, Saul would have given daughter to David for the foreskins of the Philistines and all of that, right? So the man making price, he can't exceed 50 shekels, and him basically, let's do that, right? So that a betrothal. So we get two out of the way, enticement, betrothal, and now we're talking about marriage by kidnap, right? Or rape. It says if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, meaning that she not get engaged, right? And lay hold on her, meaning in grab her, right? Or kidnap her, and lie with her, and they be found, the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he had humbled her, he had put her, he may not put her away all his days, right? So when they say lay hold on her and lie with her, it literally means say yo him jump down upon her, him beat her up, and no, and that it mean. It simply mean in a ancient time you have man with take woman, carry them garden yard, have them over there for a long period of time because she get kidnapped. Nobody know she there. Over the process of time, whether he want keep her there and entice her and then have sex with her, or him take it forcefully, but not literally means him beat her up, right? At the end of the day, him still have to pay the father for her and keep her him wife, right? That I just and I say always go, but he used to happen. Hence, you have the whole thing with the honeymoon and the best man, all like that. If you research it, the throwing of the rice are basically people are stone the husband and him friend them basically we take with the woman, right? And the honeymoon basically based upon the man taking away the woman for a long period of time, and him used to basically have a honey where him ferment with water over a period of time based off a certain cycle, about 3 or 4 cycles of the moon when put on for ferment all long, and them drink it, and then basically they will have sex throughout the whole month, right? So by then she pregnant. When the father get her back, she already pregnant, so he can't get her back, right? So when you can research them things, that are just the overall view. Now, as to the age of marriage, according to the Bible, it is basically when a woman reach puberty, right? It says if it's a First Corinthians 7 verse 36. Now the whole of this chapter or part of this chapter deal with a father will give over him daughter, or a man will already have a wife but him not sleep with her yet, right? It says, but if any man think that he behaveth himself uncomely towards his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will, he sinneth not, let them marry. Right? So the flower age, that the thing where signify whether or not a woman ready to get married, right? Or ready to have sex. And when you look up the word flower, it basically means when she starts her period, right? When she starts her menstrual cycle. Get that, right? We have play the Greek, right? And it basically going a ripe plump, right? Of a virgin. Um, Figuratively, of a daughter pass the bloom, the prime of youth to pass flower of her age, right? If you look up, if you're gonna Leviticus, and it tell you about a woman where have basically upon her menstrual, and tell you that if her flower be upon her, right? Meaning say if she has her period, so the whole flower age will basically when a woman reach puberty, she starts her period. That at the time where she liable to get married, right? And the sex is what actually solidify the marriage. That I think, right? That are the thing we show. So look here, this are the marriage, right? Now when I look up, when I Deuteronomy 22 verse 13, it says, if any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her and give occasions of speech against her and bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her I found her not a maid, then the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. And the damsel father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her. And lo, he giveth occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid. Meaning say, oh, he must say, he basically get a woman, have sex with her, but I did him not like her. I must say, look here, she never virgin, so I try basically send her back, right? And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. So if you help solidify the marriage, or if it proves, so look here, one virgin in get, them spread the white sheet, them have sex on it, right? After she passed the floor of her age, and if the blood upon the sheet, him take it when he done and give it to the father, right? So you know, so look here, you pull the package, and you have to keep her and take care of her the rest of your life, right? So all this to say, right, as it pertains unto the pastor, right, I was saying to the 15-year-old, the whole fact that she passed the floor of her age, according to the Bible, him no wrong, right? If him take her virginity, him no wrong, right? But the whole way our society set right now, you're getting in trouble. Yo, I'm putting out this disclaimer. I'm not saying nobody if you try apply them thing here now, because Paul say all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient, right? Within our society now, we can do certain things. So the best way to go, basically the route of enticement for one, and make sure say you put that in accordance to the law of the land, where you should reach the age of consent, basically, so you're not getting in trouble. But we are say according to the Bible, if it did go so, that man would have getting in trouble right now, especially if she is one virgin, right? And in a modern world, it's hard to find virgin all them things. So this best thing for substitute it with are just basically a so-called consensual relationship then. That I best and easier way to go. But we say according to the scriptures, if they are good away, that man would get no problem overall, right? And if you help prove that the sex is the marriage, this Genesis 24 verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife. So you see what? Then go in her tent, they have sex, and she become his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. So no pastor never did it. No, the power invested in me by the state, and rare, I know make you husband and wife. I never saw them used to do it in an ancient time. All of that are just modern day thing. Marriage is that simple in the ancient world. But because of so-called modern time, them complicate the thing more than we need to be complicated, right? The thing simple and easy, right? Now, as it pertains to the domestic violence now, right? Man having a woman, and the thing is as simple as this. When a man have a woman, I'm glory that, right? No man no love on earth more than a woman. Not even money. Because a man get money if he get woman, right? So I just one natural thing when the Most High make man a certain way, right? Now before we get that, we are going right here. It says 1 Corinthians 11 verse 7. It says, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as his image, he is the image and glory of God. But the woman is the glory of the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Right? So the Most High make the woman forget the man. You can go back to Genesis and say, oh, in give the man a helpmeet, right? Somebody if help him, so she created, if you help him and glory in comfort, right? Now when you trouble a man glory, you basically you come like you trouble him life, right? And you gonna have repercussions for that. So it says, for jealousy is this is a Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Exactly. So you can't feel like say, yo, you sleep with a man, or a man can catch up on you, man. You could have, no matter where you half him, you know, want, no matter where you speak or say unto him, or matter how you beg, that now go work, yo. You see me, man, as he said, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. You now go get way, right? So the only way for the man then stop killing woman them, or for the woman then stop committing adultery, or aka stop give her the pussy, to be blunt. You see me? When them stop do that, then the man them basically now go kill them. Because him now have no rage, forget he now go jealous nor nothing. Right? And just so the most I make man, and that I go happen. You see me? So is either I want to take it or I want to leave it. But as we said, they make this solution for them problem here, the inner the scriptures. Right? Because really and truly, they must say, oh, someone, if it's the sign of violence, some man will kill you, man would have never hurt a fly. But as when they come up to this, and then in a situation here, then that happen. You have enough man to say, oh, move the that or make you man go on a rare until them in a position there, them then can't talk. Because enough man will say, oh, they never do that. But when the situation reach them, it happen. Right? And that's something we have over and over again for sure say, oh, our natural thing with the most I put in a man. Right? I just saw it go. Right? So the thing that's supposed to cover everything. Can left brothers can left them scriptures and comments, anything, or do follow up videos or whatever. Basically can help edifying. Hope this was edifying. Once more, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Shemi our Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. Shalom.